Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to Iowa Live, everybody. A couple very special guests joining us in studio right now. The one and only Carson King is here. Great to see you, buddy. And we also have Justin Zimmerman. Thank you so much.
Yep.
We're going to talk a little bit about Justin and his amazing organization. But first, let's talk about your amazing foundation for those people that don't know the full story about the Carson King Foundation.
Yeah, so back in 2019, Iowa State Tailgate, ESPN's College Game Day was there. I was thirsty, held up a sign asking for some beer money. We ended up raising over $3 million for sick kids there at the Stead Family Children's Hospital in Iowa City. Wanted to keep doing something fun, cool, so started the foundation, launched that in February of 2020. Bad time to start a nonprofit, but we made it work.
Yeah, that would be a little different, yeah.
We're still here, and then, we're just still going. We've raised a little over $400,000 in the last 4 years, so that's been fun. We're small. We're doing everything completely volunteer, so, just trying to find good ways to help out.
All right, and Justin Zimmerman, you're with Big John Customz.
Correct, yep.
Who's John, by the way?
So John is my grandpa.
Okay.
And then my middle name, so
okay.
Big John Customz.
We have to ask the important questions.
Oh, yeah.
And talk about your establishment, about your business.
Yeah, so Big John Customz is a small local restoration shop out in Casey, Iowa.
Okay.
We just do a couple builds a year, just something small to restore cars. And I had this C10 just sitting around, and I didn't know what to do with it. And I know Carson, so I'm like, hey, this would make a great tailgate truck. I got lots of room to put stuff in it and lots of room for advertising and names. So what can we do with this?
So you want to do is you want to create the ultimate tailgate truck. So it's going to be a lot of work. You realize that?
Yes. Restoring a vehicle, it takes a lot of time and patience, and money is the big thing. So.
Yeah. So what's the whole idea here then?
So the whole idea is we're looking for individual sponsors, families' names that would like to be part of the truck and have their last name and hometown on the truck for a 2-year period.
All right, and you have color coded here. Let's hold this one in the back up first. Now, what is this one here for?
So this is the Carson King Foundation colors.
Okay.
So you can pick between the Iowa State or Iowa font and have your last name and hometown in it.
All right, so this is would be the red.
Red for the Carson King Foundation, and the fonts would be for Iowa or Iowa State.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so you can pick different fonts depending on which one
you like. You pick their font, and that's what we'll put your name in.
Oh, okay. And then we have the black.
Then the black is just the top half of the truck.
Hold that one there, so you
Yes.
can see that. And the truck looks pretty cool too, because you have
we got a couple renderings.
Couple of renderings for the truck. So that's going to be awesome. And now, what time frame are we looking at trying to get this thing all completed?
So we'd like to have it ready for the first game come August 31st.
Okay.
It's a tight deadline, but it's something that can be done.
Yeah, there you go. There's some looks at the truck there. That is very cool. Just a very sleek look. I love the black roof and the red sides. That's very cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's $250 for the 2 years, and half of that $250 sponsorship goes directly to the foundation. The other half goes to Big John Customz to help build it, pay for expenses, and maintain it for the 2 years.
Yeah, Carson King Foundation all over it. I love the license plate too.
Custom license plate made.
Ready to rock and roll. And the 2-year idea, that's a great idea because it's $250, but you're going to be on the truck for a couple of years. Right?
Correct.
Why was that the case?
So the case was you would get a Cyclones game in Ames and then a Cyclones game in Iowa City to have your name on the truck for both games in Iowa City and Ames. So.
Okay, so what has been the response so far to this, Carson?
People think it's such a unique idea. I mean, when Justin came to me with it, I was like, I've never heard of a charity tailgate truck. That's awesome. People think it's a really cool idea, and it's cool because it can get a lot of people involved. So you're getting, $250 over the course of 2 years. You're with us at every event we're at, every car show we go to, every tailgate.
You're going to the car shows and stuff, right? Yeah,
absolutely.
You know that. Yeah, we'll hook you up with some too, by the way, because we'll
Please
just
do.
make sure that you're at all the big ones.
Absolutely, and it's just a neat way to get involved, and it's very different, and it can really showcase the power of community and all the different people coming together to make it possible.
Now, Justin, you're going to have all these names on there, so people can come over and find their own name.
That's the thing. It's going to be randomly placed. You won't know where your name is at, and we're looking to get like 600 to 700 names to get the truck started. But our ultimate goal would be about 1,500 would get the most money for Carson King Foundation and the truck to maintain it for 2 years.
All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty here. How can people, find out more information about this? Because when are you starting this?
ASAP, as soon as possible.
Okay.
It's ready to go.
Okay.
But yeah, Big John Customz on Facebook, BigJohnCustomz.com. Yeah, the fastest way to be part of this is the Venmo Big John Customz LLC through Venmo.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, the Venmo. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, Carson.
I've heard about it.
We'll
Yeah,
explain
I've heard
that
about
to you
it.
here in a little bit. And of course, Carson King Foundation .org is also another place that you'll be able to find information on this. But how about that? The ultimate tailgate truck, and again, inspired by the Iowa State rivalry. So who's going to have more names on here, Iowa State or Iowa? What do you think, Carson?
Iowa State.
Iowa,
Iowa all day.
You think? All right.
Iowa.
Let's
Hawkeyes.
find out. We'll get this taken care of. Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks for being here. Thanks for
you.
watching, everybody.